Introducing the author of The River Merchant's Wife, Mr. Lee Tai-po. Li Po, or Li Bai, also known as Li Tai-po, was considered the greatest romantic poet of the Tang Dynasty. Renowned as the poet immortal, he was among the most well-respected poets in China's literary history. Approximately 1,100 poems of his remain today. The Western world was introduced to Li Po's works through the very liberal translations of Japanese versions of the poems made by Ezra Pound. Li Po is best known for the extravagant imagination and striking Taoist imagery in his poetry, as well as for his great love of drink. He is said to have drowned in the Yangtze River, having fallen from his boat while drunkenly trying to embrace the moon. Li Tai-po's biography. Li Po was born as the son of a rich merchant in today's Sichuan province. He was influenced as a child by Confucian and Taoist as a child. But ultimately, his family heritage did not provide him with much opportunity in the aristocratic Tang Dynasty. Though he expressed the wish to become an official, he did not sit for the Chinese civil service examination. Instead, beginning at age 25, he traveled around China, affecting a wild and free persona very much contrary to the prevailing ideas of a proper Confucian gentleman. This portrayal fascinated the aristocrats and common people alike, and he was introduced to the Emperor Xuanzong around 742. He was given a post at the Hanlin Academy, which served to provide a source of scholarly expertise for the emperor. Li Po passed less than 2 years as a poet in the emperor's service before he was exiled for slander. He fled south and was involved in the Anlusian rebellion against the Tang Dynasty. And the failure of the rebellion resulted in Li Bai being exiled the second time to Yilang. He was pardoned before the exile journey was complete and spent the remainder of his life wandering China. Li Po died in Dangtu in modern-day Anhui. Despite what legend would have, scholars believe his death was the result of mercury poisoning due to a long history of imbuing Taoist longevity elixirs. Even after his death, two of Li Po's most famous poems, The Drinking Alone Under the Moon and The River Merchant's Wife, still set a good example of some of the most famous aspects of his poetry. A very spontaneous poem, full of natural imagery and anthropomorphism.